waiting on some awesomeness. So welcome to Ductape Halo Mental Chillness Jam. And I think things are a little too loud. So hold on a second. I'm gonna do a few adjustments here. Because ultimately, does it matter? Does it matter? Okay, so we're gonna bring that down just a little bit. Bring this down just a little bit because it is boiling hot in here. And I see myself on screen over here. It looks like I've got a little bit of let's see. Is that all right? Let's see. Bring it back down. All right, so anyhow, if I go this way a little bit, that'll be good. All right, yeah. So I got myself set up with new, just sort of having some things. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's my full-on mic stand. I don't know why I'm having so many troubles saying things. It's like I've somehow got myself a little mush-mouthed here. Yeah, and I want to make sure that I have my the ability to see my guitar and everything. I kind of was wondering. I don't even know what the name of my guitar should be, but I kind of was thinking just now Zelda, because it's like, I don't know. I have all of my guitars have names. Big Betsy, Big Bertha, my bass. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, looks like I got a couple things here, so I'm gonna have to make sure you can see my guitar, because that's half the fun. If you can't see my guitar, then, what's the point here? What is really the point if you can't see my guitar? So, like, just for you, I see what I see on my screen, but then I see what's over here, so it actually is very helpful. Ductape Halo is a little bit out of the picture. Let's see. How does that look? A little bit more. Well, it's more important that you see my guitar. Now, of course, wouldn't it be awesome if I had a pick? And I usually do, but I think... Is there one? It's like I get locked in. Hold on a second. Little less aggravation, a little more action. Yeah. Oh boy, I didn't realize how close we were on that thing. Okay, back again. All right. So, hey, can you play Little Peep Learning Org? It's on YouTube. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I am not on that tip right now. I appreciate you asking for the song. I'm really just getting back started up. So if you want to hang out and watch me do some looping, I'm very happy to do that. But I do not know Little Peep Learning. Yeah. All right. So there's supposed to be a fucking... Is it playing? Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, so like I said, just getting started again with all of this stuff. This is sort of how I deal with so many of the things that are bothering me. And it's funny, going live can be a source of great frustration for anybody who does any live stuff. And let me just get us into gear here. Sorry, I've been sort of destabilized. It's like I wanted to take the sound to the next level, and I don't have it right on camera here, but I have my headphone thing going, and it's going into my audio interface. So it's like, I don't know if you ever go on stage and you feel like there's so many things going through your mind at the same time. It's sort of what happens when I get on here, and I sort of think, well, man, yeah, but I appreciate you, putting that out there, but I don't have the capability to learn it, and I don't want to show you any disrespect, but I do originals here, so I'm gonna do one called it's called Amongst the Dead. Well, not original for me. That would be a cover. Yeah. Well, you'll see. There we go, a little bit more. Got to wake up in the morning, tell me what to say. Go to work like a cowboy, come out and forget the rest. Living amongst the dead, I take my chances. Zombie with a briefcase in hand, what's the difference? Living amongst the dead, you're alone, but can't find your head, that's what you said. Got to reach out to someone, wanna feel the warmth of your breath. I tried to connect to somebody I just don't see how I can. Living among the dead, I take my chances. Zombie with breeze and man, what's the difference? Living amongst the dead, you're alone, but can't find your head, what you said. chances. Zombie with briefcase and nails. Oh, what's the difference? Living amongst the dead. You're alive, but can't find your head. Find your head. What you said. What you said. That's what you said. First in line, oh, at the DMV line. We're choosing all the wrong pieces to create a successful existence. Wanting, choosing, neglecting, but soothing. I like it too much. But where are the people that I love so much? Yeah, living amongst the dead, take my chances. Zombie with briefcase man, what's the difference? Living amongst the dead, you're alive but can't find your head, find your head. What you said. What you said, 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 it's what you said. What you said, that's what you said. I wanna mind. How long are you? I know that you are gonna tell me. I'm telling you what you gonna do. I'm running forward. I know it is something in line. Oh yeah. Anthony, my buddy, my friend, how you been doing? Yeah, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Gonna take it down. Take it down. Take it down. Yeah, I wanna make it something so real that you can't take my face off of there. And I make it all so real, and I can't take it out of that. Hey, you can't take it out. You can't take it out. Oh, you can't take these so wise, they so far in my face, and I can't get them out. I just want to be placed up in the line, in the line. Yeah, motherfucking bitches. These wires, the wires are coming for me. Yeah. Can't you see? Can't you see? 'cause I can't see my folks. Can't give my personality, yeah. Stop this without getting real. How do you get real if you don't know what you're gonna do when you do it? Tell you that it's so wide. So, one of the things that I am trying to avoid doing here is doing this more making it more complicated than it needs to be. But I will say that sometimes you want certain things. As an artist, you want certain sounds, and it's frustrating too because some people, may want you to, play some songs. And I appreciate you asking me about making some requests and stuff. But that's just not what what my channel's about. My channel is about, making music that makes me feel good. that's one situation on it. And the other is that I am talking about mental health, and that is primarily why not primarily why, but like one of the reasons why I do this. And I really just want to play some music and rock out. And I see my buddy put something on here. I had a Oh, that's why it's not on that fucking page. This is, man. It's funny because there we go. All right, here we are. All right, so I'm gonna like my buddy. Here we go. Because here we go. Oh wow, it really does hit it. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have all my pages. I am going live to Twitch, YouTube, and to no, not Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Dan Victor Productions. This is a Dan Victor Does channel, but I am Ductape Halo, and I play music. I do looping. So it was a little bit of a rough start. If you've been with me the whole time, and to be truthful, the chat, having the chat on there is nice, but it's a little distracting too. So anyway, it's a little hard sitting here so confined. There's a lot of equipment here. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a Zoom H6, which is my audio interface. I have a light. I have lights. I have my MacBook Pro over here. This is a Sennheiser mic, and I have a Katana, Boss Katana guitar amp. I have a Boss RC500. I have a Boss GT1, which I'm not really using all that much. I'm sort of using it more as a tuner. Gator for my cup holder. And it's like as I tune. Just to talk a little bit about things, I did a stream last Thursday. We're on Thursday. It hasn't been a week yet, and it was the first time I'd streamed in quite a while, and it felt pretty nice. Now it's like almost 1 a.m. I'm here in Brooklyn, New York, and I really just wanted to be able to have a little space, a little nook. Call this the nook, whatever, and it's give me the ability to do some like looping and just have some fun. So I don't know. That's what I want to do. Let's do something. What's another thing to say? All right. So here we go. So. Should do it this way because I'm feeling a little frustrated tonight. It's like I really would love to fucking So this isn't for anybody but for me. That's my takeaway. I'm just fucking tired of it. To be honest, it's so fucking frustrating to like get on here, set all this stuff up, and then have somebody say, "Hey, look, yo, go play this." I don't know, man. I don't jive with that. Like, I'm not like, who am I here to? I'm here to be entertaining and do something, but it's not like you get to choose what it is that I do. I'm not Spotify here, you know. That's not, you know. So I'm gonna just play one that I do. It's called Step High. I think that's gonna be a little easier for me to made my way to paradise, work my way through pain, finished with my innocence, got no one to blame, looking for salvation, starving for a taste, hoping for a second chance that I'd have to waste, yeah. But I know it's not too late, no matter what they say. I think that it's me, set me free. Step high, begging for forgiveness, talking to the wall. Tell my family back in Jersey that I'm waiting for the call. Mystery surrounds inspirations beating then. Got my voice among the edges of the vicious bloody hell. But I know it's not too late, no matter what they say, yeah. I think that it's me, set me free. Step high, step high. This is what I want, step high. Beating on the cross, step high. I'm beating the God, step high. Yeah, I'm beating the God, step high. Step high. Step high, step high. But I know it's not too late, no matter what they say. I think that it's me, set me free, set me free, set me free, step high. So, one of the things that I think be good to talk about, like on the reel, because it's something that I don't think, I think it's something that we all deal with as artists, but it's like, it's not paid attention to as much, partially because, like just fine tuning things and not letting the frustration get to you. For instance, I'm pretty frustrated right now and I don't feel like I'm playing at my best, making a lot of mistakes with the streaming, adding more elements, and there is a fear that I may, keep myself from doing this in the future. Like, am I making things too complicated? I mean, I could just plug my phone in and just have it come out. But I decided to, okay, well, I'm going to use my amp. I got these pedals. I'm doing looping. I'm trying to make sure it all sounds great because I know it can. And there's a lot of things, technically that have to go on, just in terms of setting all the multi-streams up, making sure, all the settings are right, buying the equipment ahead of time, but that's not even this today. Being rehearsed, all of those things that kind of come into play. And I'm kind of excited because the space is pretty well, situated. I'm pretty happy in this new little location that I'm at. I like calling it the Nook. The Nook sounds very hobbitish, and as I look through, and I keep looking back at this here, so I'm gonna just show you that I'm looking at my laptop here, and what I really should do is put this here, but and I can, so now it's like I'm looking at myself, but I'm also looking over there, so it won't look bad if I'm looking And, making sure everything sounds good in the room, making sure everything sounds good on the stream. And, all of that can sort of add to my frustration as a artist. And, in putting this out, makes me say, oh, well, what's the, now that I'm sort of online and it's going, it's just streaming, and what do I have to say? I have the stage, so to speak. I'm on stage. Now what? But just getting up here, getting on stage to begin with is something that can be very frustrating and then also challenging. And addressing that, it's like, okay, well, don't think about it, just do it. And I think that that's something in life we have to think about. We have to think about that. Not only as an artist, but as a participant in this life. Just do that. Life is one of those things that I think, like art, we constantly try to improve upon. And even tonight, I made a lot of real nice improvements. I dialed some things in. Maybe this isn't the best live stream. Maybe it's got some, I'm getting real with like my feelings on how live streaming can be challenging. But part of what I like about it is it forces that feeling I get when I go onto stage, like an actual stage, to when I go and online, and then there's multiple people that could see me. And, then it's saying, okay, well, what do I have to say? What am I actually saying here? Because, am I doing what I want to do? Am I doing what I say that I'm going to do? And part of it is, yes, I am. But also, I want to play and I want to say, what I'm doing well. And when it doesn't go as well as I think, it can, like I mess up a note or something doesn't sound right. Or, for me, it's more about the energy not being right. And the mental chillness aspect of this is, how is this making me chill? How am I actually having mental chillness by doing all this stuff that can potentially frustrate me? Because the goal, can sometimes get away from us in the moment. And, I have all of these ideas that I just want to become a reality. There's a movie that I put together, and I hesitate to call it a movie because it was, but it's something I put together with my music, and it's called Legend in My Own Mind. And in that movie, there's some footage of me sitting in a sauna, and I am videoing myself talking about just a bunch of stuff. And, talking about art and talking about how I have these feelings and things that I need to get out, and, how this keeps me alive. And, little did I know how true it was, because through my whole life, music and art has helped me to feel like my life has meaning. It's, like the relationships, and maybe I got to find more meaning in the relationships, but it's like when you produce a certain amount of work, when you've written some songs and say, okay, well, now I have some songs, but is it enough? I want to do more. I have this better idea, and I can say, well, listen, I'm really satisfied. I got this thing online. I'm doing it. I'm doing what I said I wanted to do. So why is it that I have this feeling of still of frustration that I am not quite where I want to be? And I'll talk to you a little bit about Elvis, because I just watched the Elvis movie, and I kind of liked it. It reminded me of like sort of like an Oliver Stone, JFK type of a thing, even though I didn't really see that movie. It's just a sensationalized, kind of Natural Born Killers type of a movie, just like a lot of media, like eye candy and stuff. And the thing that's cool about Elvis, and one of the things I liked that they focused on, was, where he was inspired from, and how, I'm inspired by blues, and where he's talking about how he's like, if I can't move, I can't sing. And I think that's such a cool thing. For me, it's not that I can't, my presentation or how I, function. It's sort of like I wish I had a bit more of that dance in it, because like he definitely feels the rhythm, and I feel the rhythm too. But it's I'm stoking an internal, like something about like when he does Fools Rush In. That's more the kind of speed that I feel I'm at, or I feel, some of the songs I have there. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the songs that I have. All I know is that I do what I do, and I don't try to overthink it too much. But all this stuff, it's like, well, I want to get it just so in terms of execution. I want the sound to be, fluid. I want it to sound like, I think this sounds pretty nice right now. I think, if I go too much down the rabbit hole of thinking about this, I won't actually play any music, and that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to just go live to talk, but now that I'm here, I'm talking, and your mind sort of goes where it takes you. So I think the thing to do is I'm gonna do one for you that don't necessarily need to use the looper, but this is from Legend in My Own Mind. Slumber, heavy hidden Monday. I don't ever go away. Carpet cover, so I don't get trampled under. 'Cause there's a whole heart of matter that takes a message to the God that rips my heart. Come back to me, little register. Low-key confession to the dusty mouths covering up my mistakes, like a thoughtful player makes a wrist on my luscious, precious pushing, lost in devastation. Bastard yard, ripped out of all that you. Lips on your neck, they keep it moist in the sweaty season. It is just 1/4 of the year. My driving sucks and I get picked up on the side of resistance, confide in your aggressor. Personal tragedy, parading policemen, they'll cuff you before you make it to the door. A door that never opens. Come back to me. Little register. Low-key confession. Low-key confession. Low-key confession. Yeah, my man. Yeah, I mean, you come here for Ductape, Halo, mental chillness, talking bullshit. That should be my tag, bullshit. I mean, truthfully, I have no idea, what my rates are or whatever, but, I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's late. I'm practicing. This is basically a live practice. And it's okay that I'm not 100%. But let's see. I'm going to take off my shit. Let my shit hang out, right? I can see myself clearly now. The rain is gone. Okay, wait. I can see all obstacles in my way. Already done. Did out of what? I get it a bright, 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 sunshiny day. I don't know, man. I think what I guess honesty is always good. Are you good at this? Am I good at this? I don't know. I'm good at talking. I should just say maybe mental chillness is a direct. It's just, it's part of my feature. Part of my feature. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So I guess some new stuff. Here we go away. Go away. Here we go away. Get out of your comfort zone. I don't ever wanna go home. And I lied to you, lied to you, I lied just to get on through. But I never wanna go deeper than you. Are you with it, baby? Every summer that you're here, I wonder why it's gotten so weird. Oh, it used to be so easy, like words that fell out of my mouth, and breath never seemed to hurt. When I'd get closer to you, it just so worked, simply worked. It worked too good. It worked too much that you couldn't ever be heard. Just so sad. yeah. Alright. Who's it gonna be with you tonight? Oh yeah. Alright. Who's it gonna be with you tonight? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be with me? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be with you and with me? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? I said, ooh, yeah, la 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 la. All right, I have a feeling that that might have been my last fuel. The last charges that I have from this, because I am almost It's fun though. It's fun. I got to make sure that I do this more often. So if I just keep playing on live streaming, and I can just who knows what'll happen. All I know is that I am happy to be putting it out there, and if no one sees it, then fine. If I see it, fine. I'm just happy that I'm doing it, regardless of what I think about it in the moment. That was pretty cool soloing. I was pretty happy with. I wanted to do some other cool stuff. Sometimes it's like, well, if I leave it set up like this, at least for a little while, and then I can, maybe do this again soon. Maybe I'll do this again tomorrow night. Who knows? So that's that's one thing that I was working on. Let's see. It's a little too late to be working on that stuff, but seeing the back of my head right now. All right, so I'm gonna do this last jam, and I'm gonna close it out. Okay. have the right pick. Perfect darkness, my heart to yours. Awkward silence guides me to the source. Perfect darkness, want you to stay. Public blindness, why won't you go away, go away? Even though I want you to stay. Perfect darkness, my heart to yours. Awkward silence guides me to the source. Perfect darkness, want you to stay. Public blindness, why won't you go away? Perfect darkness, my heart to yours. Awkward silence guides me to the source. Public blindness, want you to stay. Alright, just wait a second so I can get out of this and do a really quick Tuesday. think. I wanna love this. Get a load of this. So get a load of this. Get a load of my house. I'm another man in the mission. Can't ever seem to find something that I get of another place to hide. Say hi. Okay, so I think today I'm gonna be done, or tonight, whatever. Gotta get up in the morning. I gotta do some things. This is not the end. This is not the last you'll ever see.